Hey, it's Alyssa back with another Pokemon speed paint video. I know, long time no post, and it's just another video of speed painting Pokemon bugs, but here we are. I'm hoping to post a little more progress on the Pokemon 151 series in the next couple of weeks. I'm getting better and more efficient at making these. I think the full-time speed paint footage of each of these is only like 20 to 25 minutes each, so I should have some more progress on this series within the next couple of months, you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood and all that. But for starters, we have Weedle, who I think if you compare Weedle to Caterpie, I think Caterpie is a much cuter caterpillar Pokemon, to be honest, but Weedle has some redeeming characteristics. Though, one thing that confuses me about Weedle is why is Weedle referred to as a hairy bug Pokemon? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see any hair on Weedle. Now, the only type of hair I could imagine Weedle could be is maybe stylistically it's just designed to look smooth, but really it's like a super dense kind of fuzz that covers Weedle's entire body that we just can't see. Kind of like, I don't know if they still make these, they probably do at like the dollar store, but when I was a kid, it was kind of popular to get little pom-pom critters with googly eyes and little feet, and the feet had like sticky tape on them and you'd stick them all over your keyboard and computer monitor. So maybe that kind of like dense short fur is what Weedle is working with here, but I just can't see it. He looks smooth and somewhat shiny to me, and I reflect this in my rendering of him. I make him kind of shiny at the tail end. I add like a semi-shiny highlight to the top of his head, and also you can see I've already added that little shine to his nose to make him look, you know, just a little smoother and shinier. Which is also in the reference art too. He looks shiny in the reference art, so I don't know what's going on there with Weedle being hairy or not. Doesn't make any sense to me. So despite my confusion on the name of Weedle being the hairy bug Pokemon, I still think Weedle is pretty darn cute. Definitely doesn't hold a candle to Caterpie's cuteness in my opinion, but I'm sure some of you in the comments will disagree and say that Weedle is your favorite of the two caterpillar Pokemon. I think he's pretty cute. I like his silly pink nose, and I am confused by the mystery of his hairiness, but he's cute regardless, and I like how he came out. Next up is Kakuna. And while I said earlier that Caterpie is a much cuter caterpillar Pokemon than Weedle is, I have to say that Kakuna's design is 1,000 times cooler than Metapod's design in terms of like a head-to-head battle of the two Cocoon Pokemon. Just a way more interesting design. Looks like a cocoon, but somehow also very cool. And the eyes are like part cool, part cute. They kind of remind me of Lilo and Stitch type eyes. Very cute, very appealing, just more interesting to draw as well. Metapod was definitely one of the least interesting to draw in the series so far, and probably will be in the bottom, I don't know, 10 Pokemon that I had to draw for the series in terms of boring character design. So Kakuna stepped it up a notch, so kudos to whoever designed Kakuna and made him look way cooler than Metapod. I also had to break Kakuna and Weedle into many more sections, I feel like layers, than I had to for a lot of the other Pokemon. It was more like, you know, a layer for the back arm and back leg, a layer for the body, a layer for the front arm, front leg, a layer for the head, and then some clipping masks for like the eyes and things like that. I feel like Kakuna and Weedle had more layers just to get these like chunks and segments all in place and make it easy to color. I don't know, I feel like they were simultaneously more and less work than some of the others I've done in the series already, which is interesting. Though they all went super fast. Like I said, the real-time paint footage of these is like nothing. It's like 20 minutes or something these came together. Also, I don't know if it's just the color or whatever, but also giving me very much, you know, Sandshrew vibes. I think it's just the coloring and the eyes. But also there's like a general kind of cute, you know, shy looking quality to Kakuna that I think looks a lot like Sandshrew. I don't know, maybe it's just that it's yellow and has cute eyes. I don't know. Thinking too deeply about it, but I do like the use of like these sandy brown pinkish colors in the shadows, and I think I'll do something similar when I do get to Sandshrew in this series, who isn't too far away, I don't think. I forget what number Sand Shrew is, but at the rate I'm drawing these, hopefully I'll be posting Sand Shrew fairly soon anyway. And after a few more adjustments to colors on each of the different layers and clipping masks and whatever to bring everything together in nice harmony, and after adding a nice reflective white low opacity layer to the eyes to give them that kind of glossy shiny look, I think this Kakuna came out pretty cute. And last but certainly not least is Beedrill. Now Beedrill's an interesting one because I wasn't looking forward to working on this one for a couple reasons. One, because it's not a super cutesy wootsy design, so it's a little bit outside of my like art comfort zone, which is super cute and squishy and all that. And two, because I felt like the sketch of Beedrill suffered from a problem that I had with quite a few of my sketches that I'm hoping to rectify by adding style and color and all that like I'm doing here, is that the sketch is very kind of on model, sticks a little bit too closely to the reference, maybe isn't pushed as far as it could be pushed and all that. But I'm using these kind of not only for fun, like I said earlier, like these are just for fun and to show you guys and to work on another cool project, but I'm also kind of trying to do more interesting things with color and how I render things. So I think for Beedrill, once I had all these layers in place that I'm putting down here with the flat colors, I saw the potential in it and I thought, this design looks pretty cool, even though I wasn't confident with the sketch and all that. And it's, you know, not my type of design. Once I had all these layers in place, I thought it looked cool even with just the flat colors. And then because I was satisfied with the design at that level, I thought, there's no way I can really mess this up with the colors, so let me just do some interesting things with the colors, you know? I felt more free to make slightly weirder color choices that were more intuitive and less me worrying or caring about if it, you know, was correct color theory or whatever. Because again, these are for fun, and these are to just experiment and see what looks cool and what looks interesting. And at the beginning of the series, I felt like I was doing interesting things with color, with the bonobo chalk brush layering kind of like this pointillism effect of different colors, so there was kind of a whole rainbow of every color in every thing of flat color. I don't know how to explain it, but I was doing that interesting color thing, and then I kind of lost my way. Even with Weedle and Kakuna for this video, the colors were very married to the reference and less, you know, fun and different. Like on Beedrill here, I have a little bit more fun pushing the colors a little bit further than I did on Kakuna and Weedle. This is getting pretty rambly, but all of this is to say is I went into this expecting to have not a lot of fun drawing Beedrill, and then as it came together, I had more and more fun with it, and I started to feel confident and started to do interesting things with color that I think I should be doing for the rest of the series. And this is just another example of what I said in the last video, where it's like, I feel like you can see visually as you go through the series that I'm getting better at drawing Pokemon and drawing in general. And so I hope by the time I get to Mew and Mewtwo, you know, the ones at the very tail end, I hope it's like a night and day difference and you're like, holy crap, like she got so much better with color and all this stuff. But I can see the improvements already, and I think seeing the jump in quality even between just like Weedle and Beedrill for this video alone was pretty cool. I really love the pop of purple on the antenna. I think that came out super cool. Something about the hot pink of the eyes with the hot purple highlight and that like pop of bright blue on the edge of the things just to make them more visible, even though technically it shouldn't be lit that bright on that side. This is what I mean about just like doing stuff that looks cool even if it's not technically quote unquote correct. It's like, this is already a fantasy creature. It's like not real, and it's a cartoon. It's already stylized, so I'm trying not to worry or care so much about like, would this lighting realistically make sense? And worry more about like, does it look good? And I think this looks pretty good, but you know, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I was super happy with how this one turned out and would love to see colors like this in all the future Pokemon I draw. Special thanks to my patrons. The full-length painting video of all three of these guys will be put up on Patreon for you all very soon. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, and doing all that stuff, even though I've been super inconsistent at posting. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day.